Brad Shoemaker.
Hi.
When you're an imp with a Necronomicon, it's important to work on your business guns.
Oh.
I feel like, because you've got the magic and arcane powers covered.
That's how you make infernal deals.
But yeah, you need the power of deal making.
Bound in human flesh, inked in blood.
Sign the dotted line.
Business manual.
This is Battlerite.
Oh, I've heard of this.
This is a game.
Because people keep tweeting at us about it, saying, hey, you should check this out.
Yeah, so I've kind of been following this a little bit ever since I saw a Dota player I follow streaming it a couple weeks ago.
Which player?
Ago. It was Arteezy.
Oh.
He was like playing with Sumail. This is, if you have ever liked the idea of a MOBA, but hated farming and laning and buying items, and just wanted the team fights, that's Battlerite.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, so
but I'll hear you out.
This is just the fighting, and you know what? Let's hop right into it here.
Sometimes team fights are exhausting.
They are,
and you want to hang out in the shop for a few seconds, but all right, I'll see what's up with your all-fighting game.
Yeah. I love fighting games, I love MOBAs. It's the perfect blend.
Yeah.
I've been playing here as Esmo the most. He is kind of a quick-moving, spell-casting DPS guy. They're a tank. You basically always have... The matchmaking has been really good that I've always ended up with a tank, a healer, and a DPS.
Don't get in my way.
What happens if you don't? Is that...
I literally have only matched with this.
But it's not required, right?
No. So at the start here, you kind of have different loadouts, and these change little effects of like your base abilities. Like this will do a little bit more damage, or this will root them for a half second, and you can kind of change those at the start of the battle here. And what this is, it's a 3-on-3 best of 5 fight, where. So I've got a bunch of abilities here. I have one on left click, right click, space, Q, and E. I also have EX abilities. You'll see the icon kind of changes down here as I hold shift. EX abilities are more powerful, but they require meter.
The regular ones don't require anything?
No, they just have cooldowns. And then you have an ultimate, which you can only use with full meter. And now I'm going to try and talk and play this game at the same time, which is difficult.
I mean, the big thing between this and MOBAs is that how can I describe this? Like, you're aiming with the mouse.
Yes.
As opposed to clicking around everywhere.
Right. So yeah, I'm controlling my movement with WASD, and then the other buttons have different abilities.
So the aiming almost seems more dual joystick than MOBA to me.
And in terms of MOBA stuff, it visually and in terms of its skill shot stuff plays more like League than Dota. But there is a lot of Dota elements in here. Our healer right now, she's basically Enchantress. She summons butterflies that will do AoE healing and some other stuff. So it borrows heavily from all.
Enemy team won.
Some familiar ability combinations.
Yeah.
Somebody's almost dead.
So yeah, we just
is dead now.
We lost an ally and we killed someone. So we're looking at 2 and 2 here.
Is it just last man standing?
Yes.
Like if there's no rezzing.
So there will be a sudden death thing here once that timer at the top runs out.
Get that guy. Oh, he's almost dead. Now he's healing.
Oh no, I used the wrong.
Probably bad.
Yeah. So I'll break some things down here. Once the timer runs out.
I like that. What happened to me?
Yeah. But the sad part about this is you don't really get any other info other than the spell names and how much damage they did.
Yeah.
So after 2 minutes, it does the PUBG thing where a circle will start to close in.
Oh.
I know PUBG was not the first to do this in the game, but it seems like a good sudden death.
Still some weird kind of cross-genre, cross-pollination.
Yeah. A circle will close in and you'll take damage and it'll eventually end up right here in the middle. Also in the middle here, spawning at the end of this little chain will be, do you remember in like Smash Brawl and Smash 4 where they had the Smash Ball, which was the big orb that appeared and whoever got the last hit on it could do like a super move?
I'm just gonna smile and nod like I've played Smash since the first one.
Yeah, so it has a smash ball.
Okay.
Enemy team
Where if you get the last hit on it, everyone on your team gets a little bit of health and a little bit of meter. Meter
Okay.
is the orange bar under my health, and it's the stuff that lets me do the EX moves as well as the ultimates. I just used a move there that rooted her in place. Oh god, that was his ult.
Wow,
I
that
just-
hurts. Is that health?
Yeah, so that's health, but yeah, he was standing there. Boy, this game in particular is very hard to talk about while you play. But now that I'm dead, so you can see here I had 3 out of 4 bars for my ultimate. Grimoire of Chaos, which is kind of an AoE bomb thing.
round lost.
And that fills up just what? From doing damage?
It fills up from using abilities and collecting the orange orbs that are on the map.
Okay.
This game does a really cool thing with health. I'm trying to get through all of the mechanics so I can kind of talk about it as a whole here. So the more damage you take, your maximum health also goes down. So you will have kind of a recoverable
3.
life that you can get back from healing spells or picking up orbs, but you will never be able to heal back up to full from your healer. I get the impression that during testing, healing was a little OP, so they had to figure out a system that made it so you can't just spam heal.
Right.
I have gone too far into the back lines and my team is not here to back me up.
What's up, team?
This game seems all about like splitting up your foes. It's very much about like,
Yeah.
all right, how do we get
Isolate-
the healer isolated?
Isolate
and-
2-on-1.
Yeah. So this guy down here on the bottom left is my tank. He has a lot of like disruption moves.
Oh. That health, get that health.
Yeah, I'm out.
Or use your ult.
Oh, you're right. Check us out.
Seemed
Oh, it's
alright.
the wrong button. I was spamming R because I'm so used to doing
Ooh, that did a lot of
that.
damage.
Yeah, so maybe I can even kill her. It's just me? Yeah, it's just me.
Enemy team claimed the orb.
Pretty much every match I have seen so far has been pretty one-sided. I'm not doing as good as I could. Sorry, team.
The death
Oh, I'm doing the best on my team. Fuck you guys. Come on.
Maybe you should spam more Meepos next time.
Sharp as the day I bought.
Yeah. So it's kind of those best of 3 there. You get a little breakdown here of how much damage you do. I don't know what protection means necessarily, and then how much disabling you did in terms of seconds, which I think is an interesting mechanic to measure.
Protection, maybe like damage resist or something?
Yeah. And then you get experience. You have a kind of an account level and then a character or champion level, and they each have their own rewards tied to the system. So let's see if I can kind of see here.
Oh, he's got a different book now. Which,
Well,
which-
that was
Which
yeah,
business manual is that?
This is just the standard one.
How to win friends and...
And summon Satan.
There you go.
How do I? Well, there's a way to see your individual progression, but here are all the heroes that are in the game right now. Anyone with a green thumbs up is a new hero, or like a friendly hero for new players to use. And then it does the League of Legends rotation thing.
Okay.
I have all heroes unlocked. The developer sent out a code.
Okay. Do you know how many are free typically?
It was like 6 or 8.
Okay.
I feel like, and it was like 2, and 3
Yeah.
or something. You know, a couple melee, a couple ranged, a couple support.
Yeah. That's cool.
Typically, all the ranged heroes are DPS. All the melee heroes are like bruisers or tanks.
Yeah.
And then all your supports are melee or ranged. Some are like this guy's about like buffing and debuffing, whereas other heroes are like, she's purely about healing and damage reduction.
Oh wow. Shoot, they really are going for an Enchantress vibe, aren't they?
Yeah, I think she has a spell called Clarity Potion,
Huh.
if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Oh, need to turn off.
Yep. Rookie mistake.
Oh God.
Always sign out of Steam friends. Or just keep going, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Whatever.
Are they doing cosmetics, I assume, also?
Yeah. So the collection stuff here in chests is all cosmetic. So let's open our silver chest. Hey, you like Overwatch?
Yeah, it's okay.
Check that out.
That looked like Overwatch.
Yeah.
Oh wait, then you have to You have to open the things that come out of the chest.
Yep. They give you the little preview of what color rarity they're going to be when you hover over it.
Does that serve a
Wow,
purpose?
I already got a duplicate. I have 2 mounts.
Ah.
Well, at least I get money. Sorry, what was your question?
Does it serve any purpose to show you that preview? Like, can you break those down into something
No.
instead of opening them or something?
It's just like a little, oh, what are you going to get? Hey, also, do you like Overwatch?
It's like when somebody gives you a Christmas present and there is another box inside the wrapped box, and then you're just like, why did you use 2 boxes?
Yeah.
This is so wasteful.
So there's not a lot of single player stuff. There was a tutorial campaign where it kind of teaches you breaking down, each of the game, and you get some chests for doing it, which is a nice way to reward people to actually play your tutorial.
Yeah.
It's got a playground, which is kind of like the demo hero mode from Dota. It's kind of, you got a straight up debug menu.
Wow.
You can do, I just want to spam my spells.
Oh, it's cool that they build that in.
Yeah. You can change your champions on the fly.
Like having to remember the cheat codes in the Dota thing just to screw around is really dumb.
Yeah, and they've got like little things like this guy's firing, so if you want to test like a shield ability, this guy's moving, so you can test your skill shots, and just like
Huh. Yeah, this is smart.
Yeah, so this is actually like super useful. I went through here and played with all the heroes at the beginning, and that's pretty much it as far as single player stuff goes.
Yeah. Wanna take a run at one more match?
Yeah, so I'm gonna hop back in here. I'm gonna play a tank this time. Where was he?
Nothing better than a good battle.
He's having fun with this guy. He's got like a nice little. Did you play any Heroes of the Storm?
A little bit.
He reminds me of Alistair. He was the bull who could like charge and knock you into stuff. Yeah, okay. Don't worry.
What game was he from?
Warcraft.
Oh.
He's a Tauren.
Okay. Are the mounts just when you're riding into battle?
Yes.
Okay.
So those have little tactical usage there at the beginning because you're faster on the mount, but if you get hit, you take damage and are stunned. So you don't want to get hit off your mount. You can just demount by attacking. But if you want to sneak into their back line and be fast, you can totally do that at the risk of losing a positional advantage. We're doing 2v2 here, looks like. So yeah, there's 2v2 and 3v3.
Oh, that 2v2 is an actual separate mode?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a league. They're in preseason right now. Placement matches. Seems very standard MOBA.
How long has this been out or playable?
It's been in beta for a while, and it's based on another game. Somebody was giving me a little information via Twitter. It's from like a studio who was making a similar game, but then scrapped it for this.
Oh, weird.
I don't know where she went. Oh God, she's killing my team.
Kill that tree.
Yeah,
that tree's dead.
That tree's probably a problem. See, I have the. Oh gosh. I have the new MOBA problem of I don't know what anything does.
Right.
And I keep mixing up my keys for what I do know. Might as well claim this. So now I'm gonna get the last hit on this.
Your team won the orb.
We win the orb, we get some energy. God, I am letting my team down. Here we go. Too little too late, but.
Maybe you can get her before you go?
I'm gonna save my ult.
Or not.
I'm actually not sure if energy stays from round to round, so I'm gonna try saving my ult and see if I get it here. Oh God.
Vortex approaching.
See if we can get this death vortex. Nope.
Round lost.
Tonight our feast awaits.
My friend needs help. I will protect you. Protect you. I will protect you. So far, I haven't seen a lot of toxicity.
Yeah.
It's mostly, I feel like the veteran players know that there's a lot of new players coming in right now because they just went free to play.
That's cool.
So it's mostly been helpful.
Can you type to the other team? Just to your team?
You can definitely all chat.
Okay.
God, I just keep getting rooted by the healer and I don't know what to do about it.
Oh boy.
Enemy team won the orb.
Ultimate ready.
Okay, so you didn't have your ult immediately, but it seems like you got it pretty fast.
Yeah, let's do that ult right now.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Well, this is looking good.
Uh-oh.
Maybe? Maybe not.
They're pretty low. I can maybe get a nice... Oh, man, I missed.
Tank is, at least.
Oh, yeah, that healer.
Oh, boy. Dude, that's a lot of DPS.
Oh. 2v2 seems a little harder to balance because they have a tank and a healer, and we have a DPS and a tank.
Yeah.
And it seems like if they're able to kite us, which they are, because I'm not good at maneuvering yet. Wow, that guy looks like Witch Doctor and Undying combined.
He looks like a very, very buff Witch Doctor.
Yeah, so far, pretty much everything I've seen is 3v3 in terms of like competitive play.
Yeah.
It just seems easier to balance at that point.
3, 2, 1.
I'm also sure I'm like not using my EX abilities at all. It's a lot to keep in your head when you're new.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so bad.
I mean, like I said, team fights legitimately are the most stressful part of the MOBA experience.
Yeah, they're the most stressful, and they're also like, to get to a team fight, you have to, oh gosh,
Yikes.
To get to a team fight, you have to play a lot of Dota.
Yes.
Enemy team won the orb.
There's at least decent odds that you sort of know what you're doing by the time you get into a team fight scenario.
Yeah.
Whereas in this, that's the whole game.
Yeah, and with every hero having like 6 abilities, it's not like Dota where you know they're gonna have 3 and then an ult eventually that you'll have to worry about.
Right.
This is like, oh boy, I need to know a lot about a lot of heroes.
Like everybody's like potentially there are going to be 6 ults in play.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah. So I mean, this game seems cool. It seems like a little less deep than a MOBA because there's not that laning phase. There's not like a focus on last hitting and denying and build up. But likewise, I just played 2 matches in 15 minutes?
Yeah, like that's probably the amount of depth you want for something that takes like 10 minutes to get through, right?
Yeah. There are these challenges. You have daily, weekly challenges. Play 2 matches as different Melee champions. Cool. And you get a little reward, usually coins or a chest. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
They do like Halloween events and kind of Overwatchy events with custom skins for heroes that you can only unlock during that time.
Okay.
So let's hop in and look at his outfits.
Oh yeah, let's look at some skins.
Ooh. So yeah, it looks like it kind of ramps up like an Overwatch. You have different color palettes. This game is it's like a MOBA Overwatch hybrid in a lot of really good ways. Like that sounds reductive, but so yeah, here's like a Halloween costume.
Oh wow.
Got that spidery shield.
Ugh. That's creepy. Oh, that looks cool.
A little Frozen Throne action.
Yeah.
And you got little poses.
Hey, look at that. Tankards. Like 3 of them.
But yeah, it seems cool. It seems like it's got a good spread. The game is free to play. If you want all heroes, it's $30, and the cool thing is it buys you all current and future heroes.
Oh wow.
And I don't know if that is a timed deal or not.
Get in while you can.
But yeah, so
seems pretty well put together.
Yeah, it seems pretty straightforward with microtransactions. It's got good depth. They balance it quite frequently, it seems, so that they care about their competitive audience. And yeah, it seems like a nice little like cooldown game.
Yeah. After you rage quit out of Dota.
Exactly. After you uninstall like I did the other day.
Nice.
But thanks, Brad.
Now that's Battlerite.
If this is Battlerite, I don't want to battle be wrong.
There you go.